Oh man. Ah! Oh! It got all over me. This might be the spot.
So we just woke up and the first thing Hudson tells me is, "Mom, I'm hungry." So now we're going to be making breakfast before we move over to Boyd Lake, and hopefully we'll get all of our cleaning done in time.
Word of the wise, when you're filling up your freshwater tank, it's like it's filling up now. If it's got fantastic water pressure, do not pull this out because it will hit the side of the trailer and spray back all over you. It's a nice little refreshing shower. So one of the first things you learn about RVing is that the bed they provide in the RV is pretty much worthless. We purchased our RV last fall and took a California trip that lasted about a month. By the end of that trip, we were pretty much done with the trailer simply because of the bed. So we decided this year that was going to be one of the first things we upgraded. So we got online and we bought a mattress, had it shipped actually to a friend's house because we were already in the RV. The neighbor of the friend thought I was stealing packages. It was raining like cats and dogs and I didn't want to get out of the vehicle, so crawled through the back, opened the back gate, backed it up to the front porch, opened the back gate so that it wouldn't rain on me, jumped out, grabbed the package, wrestled it in there, was just about to leave and the neighbor shows up and says, "What are you doing? Stealing their stuff?" I think she was about to call the police. But it's pretty funny. So anyway, we wanted to upgrade our mattress, so we got one, we ordered it online, got it delivered. In our case, we were able to order a standard queen, and it just hangs off about 9 inches. So I'm on the way to Home Depot right now to get a custom cut OSB board sheet. We don't want our new mattress sagging at the end and ruining its, or shortening its lifespan.
In here, we realized it'd actually be much easier to just attach it to the old board that was existing for more support, and honestly it was just easier than trying to remove the old one off the springs. So we're just going to attach some screws into the old board, and we also just wanted to share some information about this mattress that we did decide to purchase. We ordered it from Amazon. It's the Lucid 10-inch memory foam. It has aloe vera infused, and it actually does have some spring coils as well as the memory foam. So Nolan and I, we can't ever really decide on a bed just because he likes firmer beds, I like softer beds. This one ended up being perfect. It's about $320. We can link to it below. We definitely recommend this bed. So if you want an easy one that is obviously comes in a box, throw it in here, unroll it, let it lift. I think it only took a few hours to honestly get to the 10 inches, and we did measure it, so it works out great for us. We love it so much. So I just wanted to do a quick video update about where we are right now. We are in Loveland at Eagle Campground at Carter Lake, and it is amazing. I mean, the views are so beautiful, and we're nestled up actually right up against the dam. So we don't have a view of the lake, but it's very quiet, and all the campsites are really nice. They're very spacious, and every campsite around us except for ours for some reason has a tent pad included. There's not full hookup, it's only electricity, so something to consider. But if you're ever passing through Loveland and want a great place to stay, we totally recommend this place. Alright, so I am on my way back to Best Buy. We were in there earlier looking at drones while Nolan got his haircut, and it turns out that Hudson left his little stuffed elephant that we call Ellie in there, and I just called them and they said that they don't have it. So I'm kind of a little bit freaked out because that is his thing. Like, he doesn't leave without Ellie and he sleeps with Ellie, so crossing my fingers that it's in there.
Hudson, did you leave Ellie?
Yeah.
Are you sad? Well, hopefully he'll be back soon.
Hudson, who did we find?
Ellie!
Where was he?
He's at the camera store!
He's at the camera store?
Yeah!
Right now in Johnstown, Colorado, and there is a huge Ferris wheel in here, as well as a fish tank back that way, and this place is really awesome, so we're gonna check it out and go see if we can find a GoPro. Alright everybody, so we have spent the last few minutes searching downstairs, and this place is so big, so we're about to let Hudson sit on this fun little chair over there. The Ferris wheel is going behind us, and I think we're gonna go check out Toyland as well. So we're just gonna spend the next few hours here probably. Okay, so we just left this huge monstrous store, and we left with two hats and a t-shirt and some food. So if you're up in Johnstown, definitely check this place out. It's really awesome inside. We are experiencing waves for the first time, and he's very excited about it.
I'm just swimming!
You're swimming?
Yeah, but by myself.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Is it fun?
Yeah, because I want to be, and then sometimes it's watch. Over here.
That is the steering gear on a Ford Excursion year 2000. The reason we did this is to take the play out of the steering. A lot of these early model Super Duties have a lot of play in the steering. Makes it difficult when you're going down the road. You add a trailer weight to that, a lot of sway happening, and you're trying to control that sway with a steering wheel that's loose, basically. So I just called Redhead up and said, hey, the steering gear we just put in, it's leaking fluid everywhere. We've got less than 300 miles on it. And sent us out a brand new one, so we're shipping back their old one. Fortunately, we were still local in the area. We had a friend come get us, and we were able to pick up a refurb real quick, but there we go. So after all our hassle with steering gears, you might be wondering, was it worth it? Well, if you remember before, I showed you the play in the steering. Take a look at it now with the new Redhead in there. Pretty much no play at all. So with that situation, towing down the road is a far superior experience. We're pretty happy with the Redhead steering gear. In hindsight, if I'd have known it would be this much hassle, yeah, I'd probably still have done it. It's just, when you're driving down the road with a loose steering wheel, it's just not comfortable. If you've got a early model Super Duty and you got a lot of play in the steering wheel, Redhead steering gears, check it out. Today we're at St. Spiridon Orthodox Church in Loveland, Colorado, and we're celebrating our son August's baptism. It's an exciting day for us. We are going to be visiting with family and community and friends and experiencing this opportunity to enter him into the faith.
The servant of God, Augustine Elijah, is baptized in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
So now that the boys each have a stick and they're willing to be still for the video, hopefully quiet too, but if not, well, this is the last take we're gonna make. So here we go.
We had a ton of fun while we were up in Loveland saying goodbye to family and friends. It was kind of fun just being able to camp in our own city. We really just wanted to share some of the parks that we stayed at while we were up there. Carter Lake was one of them. It's right outside of city limits. It is a county park, so you will need a separate pass from your state pass. The sites were really spacious and wonderful, beautiful, quiet. They have a swim beach over there, but there is zero cell service. So if you want your cell phone or you need data connection like Nolan does, you'll definitely have to drive into town, and it's about 20 minutes or so.
If you're off grid because you're wanting to camp and get away from it all, great place to go, not too far out, easy access. But if you still need to work because you're RVing full-time or part-time, not a great place for the cell service factor.
Right. And then the second one that we had stayed at was Boyd Lake State Park. It's right in the middle of town, really easy to access. And we really loved it there. We actually stayed there a few times. And the boys had so much fun swimming around. There's a ton of trails that go around. And it was just great. We loved it. We had a bunch of friends actually come out to say hi to us.
Yeah, it was really great getting to be back at our home base in Loveland, Colorado. Wrap up some things before we headed out. One of them was August's baptism, which you just saw. And up next, Amanda is a photographer, and so when we're back home, a lot of our friends book photography sessions, and we're about to show you one of those at one of her favorite locations. And in the next episode coming up, we are going to be hopefully making our way to Texas, and we'll be sharing those adventures with you, so look forward to the next episode.
Thank you, S1.E2.
I love Chupunga Sculpture Park because it is so beautiful. It is literally just this winding pathway through these trees and bushes, and there's bridges, and every season has amazing locations at this park, and it never fails. It always has the best delivery of images. During the fall, it is all red and orange trees with gold leaves everywhere. All the grasses have turned bright yellow. It's just like, if you could picture your ideal fall photo shoot, this is the place where it would be. The sculptures in this park too, I believe, are made from local artists, and they each have little description plaques underneath them, and they're lifted up above the grasses and the trees. So as you're just walking along the path, you just see this random sculpture pop up through the trees, and it's beautiful. I've been shooting at this park now for a few years. I've probably done over 10 photo shoots out here. My favorite photo shoot today at this park was actually August's godparents, Cassette and Alex, when they were pregnant with their first son. We did a winter photo shoot, and she had the most magical winter photo shoot. She played in the snow. We even had some shots of her blowing the snow out of her hands. It was so cute. I loved it. It was my favorite.